What up, guys? So it's currently 6:25 a.m. Vancouver time, which is basically almost 9:30 a.m. New York time. I'm just trading the futures market right now, checking what happens on NQ. There was a nice opportunity long position on gold earlier this morning. I didn't take it. Let me just show you real quick. So the opportunity was basically this one right here, this demand zone with the break of candle, but it happened super early in the morning, so I didn't take it. So yeah, I'm just currently watching NQ. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. I'm a little bit bullish for the day, I'm not gonna lie. So we have here NQ, right? So we had the tariffs that Trump announced, this huge candle. We took liquidity from all of this. So now I'm just looking for maybe price fill this gap in this session or between today and tomorrow. And now we're currently respecting this fair value gap in the 4-hour. So if we just go to lower time frames, I'll be just looking for price to keep going up. So we'll see what happens in market open. But as I said, I'm bullish for the day. So yeah, I'll be trading the futures market until 7:30 a.m. Vancouver time. Then at 7:30, I have a meeting. Maybe something's going up very soon, something huge. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I'll just bring you guys throughout my day today, everything that's happening, and also my swing trading analysis that will come up a little bit later this morning. So stay tuned. Okay, so I just took the first trade of the day on gold, a short position, inverse fair value gap in here in the 5-minute. Also, it's much better, like more visible in the 1-minute time frame. We can see the inverse fair value gap, and now I'm targeting this lows right here for a 1-2 risk reward. So it's basically here the position, so right here like this. So a little bit more than 1-2 risk reward. So this is our first position of the day. Okay, so I just took a long on NQ. We have an inversed fair value gap. As I said, I'm bullish for the day. We grabbed liquidity from this lows. So now I'm expecting for price to respect my model of the inverse fair value gap model and just keep going up, taking not only this high, but also this high here. So it's a 1-2 risk reward position. So yeah, I honestly like this setup. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so quick update. The trade on gold was a -1R, so it didn't work out. So we got stopped out in here, right? And then we're still in this long position on NQ. It's running nicely. So yeah, let me just zoom out for, it's a little bit blurry. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Running nicely, 1-2 risk reward. So I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, it's time to be blossom. Okay, and now while my trade runs on NQ, I'm gonna do my market analysis on my 4-hour swing strategy. So that's kind of like what I usually do. I start trading the futures market and then I just jump into the 4-hour while my trades are running or whatever, and just start checking my pairs, doing my market analysis. So I just can't make no fucking sense of it. I swear a whole chunk of my body when I'm start responding. Oh God, looks like there's some nice movement in the 4 hours, so I'll show you guys what I'm seeing, what are my pending orders, what are my possible setups for the week later today. Now I'm just gonna hop into the call I have at 7:30, and yeah, we'll just continue with the day. Yeah, no, I get that. Okay, so the meeting is over now, and I want to show you guys the trades because I'm not trading more today. The first one was on gold, the losing trade that I was journaling this position here, and to be honest, I realized that I disrespected my plan actually, and I wanted to share it with you guys in a full transparent way, because I went into the 1-minute time frame to look for an inverse fair value gap when, based on my testing and based on my plan, I'm only entering on the 5-minute time frame, so only based on 5-minute. And to be honest, there was no clear sign of my model in the 5-minute. So it's important that we realize our mistakes and we, of course, journal them super clear. So that was the first trade. And the second one was completely valid on NQ, and I closed at break even. So let me actually activate the execution so you guys can see. So we can see when price went above this high based on my rolls and move stop loss to break even, I did, and then I got stopped out of break even, was targeting a 1 to 2 risk reward. So basically this high right here, but price never got here. I was super bullish for the day, as I said at the beginning of the video, super bullish. And yeah, that was basically what happened here. So those were the two trades I took today. So -1R, I'm gonna journal them real quick. So for example, in this case, if you disrespect them, I write my notes in here real quick. And I'm gonna journal my trade on NQ and just move forward with the day.
All the girls that's here for the truth, come put both hands on a DJ booth, then wind your waist to the big man sound. And I get too stiff cause I things too round. Good God, make me lift up your gown, but your face so sweet, wanna spin you around. If I go link gang, I'll bring you around. If I go to the bar, I'll bring you around. Which one? Which one?
Okay, so now I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and actually I just realized by speaking with my brother that today was bank holiday, not only in Canada but also in the US. And I traded, and I usually don't trade on holidays because volume is super low. And I not only took one trade, I took two trades. Of course, one of them was a break even on NQ, the other one was a loss on gold. So yeah, this was a day that I should have not taken any trades, to be honest. But yeah, this is what happens when you're just a swing trader and you don't check Forex Factory, like literally never, because you're just focused on higher time frames, so that doesn't really matter. So yeah, now that I'm just transitioning into learning a little bit more about kind of like trading futures and stuff, I'll just have to start checking Forex Factory more often to avoid this kind of mistakes. By the way, I didn't explain this, but I'm a swing trader, so I only trade the 4 hour, but I'm starting to trade the futures market. So I'm just paper trading right now, demo trading, collecting data, gathering data, back testing a lot, and only trading gold and NQ. But I'm not fully trading the futures market. So I'm new to this, I'm still learning. My main focus and what I've been doing for this last almost 2 years is swing trading. So just wanted to keep that super clear.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog.
What up, guys? So it's currently 10:40 a.m. I was editing a couple of videos for my Instagram. Then I'm gonna quickly backtest for a couple of minutes. So my 4 hour strategy. So I'm gonna do a quick backtesting session. Then at 11 a.m. so in a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go to the gym, hit chest and biceps today. Then I'll come back, eat lunch, and then just sit down here, keep working, because there's a bunch of things that I have to do today, because usually Monday it's when I do my, like most of my work for the week, so that the rest of the days are just a little bit more organized and less work to do. So yeah, just show you guys everything. Okay, so now I'm gonna backtest. This is exactly how I organized my session, so to know exactly what order of pairs I need to test. So right now I need to test AUD/JPY. So just dive into Forex Replay and just add and create my session. I'll just backtest using Forex Replay, and then every single trail I'm gonna take here, I'm just gonna journal it on my backtesting journal right here. And I actually recently created a new one, like a copy of this one, for my Scale App position. So you guys can see Scale App, and here's basically where I'm testing scaling up on position. So let's say, for example, if I take, let's say, a trade in here on Euro AUD, and price tag me in, move stop loss to break even, so now I'm already risk free. And then let's say, for example, price does this, so tag me, makes here, right? And then it gives me like a re-entry. I don't know why it doesn't look, there you go, re-entry, for example, in this area. Then I can enter long again, so this will be considered a scale app position, and that's exactly what I'm testing in here. I just don't need to test that separately. I can actually test that at the same time I'm testing my usual testing or my usual strategy, and then I'll just journal my usual one in here and my scale apps in here.
Already gave you the time and the place, so don't be shy. Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. I kinda like.
Bro, I'm definitely not used to this, so it's kind of unusual to be recording like your entire day, but at the same time, it's kind of fun. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, here in the elevator, going down to the gym. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Try to hit a nice exercise. So I'm gonna hit chest, there, like incline, the normal one, I don't know the names in English. Then at the same time, I'm gonna do kind of like supersets. So in there, I'm gonna do some bicep, same here with the, bro, in Spanish is called mancuernas, I don't know the name in English. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Try to hit a nice session today, doing supersets. I'm gonna try to do 2 or 3 supersets, so maybe an hour. And I'll finish with some abs, because I'm a little bit fat.
Let it all work out. 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 Let it all work out.
Okay, so I'm done for the session. We got a nice bump, so it's good. I tried to do a bring Sally up challenge at the end, which was not a very good idea. I should try that at the beginning, not at the end. Makes sense, right? But it was a good session, to be honest. Now, I'm just going back at the crib. I'll cook my lunch. Well, I'm gonna shower first, cook my lunch, and then just relax for a bit, and then I'll get back to work. So I'm gonna cook today ground beef, as always. Some rice here and here, and some avocado. This one here. And the videographer of this time is
No! Oh no.
my girlfriend here, that she don't want to appear. Say hi to the vlog. Say hi.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm
Okay, so now we're gonna eat, watch some Netflix, and yeah, we have here. Ding, ding. So yeah. Yo, what up? So it's currently 2:30 p.m. I'm gonna get back to work now, and I have a couple of things to do. So now I'm gonna just check the markets to see what's going on. Like do a quick market analysis, check my pairs, see if there's some new setups. Spread hour happened like around 30 minutes ago. So I'm gonna see if there's something new so that I can schedule some new pending orders. But so far I don't have any trades running at the moment, so nothing I can do about it. We'll just have to wait. And then I'm gonna apply to a couple of jobs and improve my resume a little bit, because I don't know if you guys follow my content on Instagram, but I mentioned that I recently graduated from school and I want to get a full-time or part-time job. I'm not sure yet, but I'm a huge believer that there's nothing better than having a job, so having a salary while you're trading to be able to take that income and put it into your business. So that's why I want to get a job that pays me a little bit more than my past job. So that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Then I'm gonna maybe do a back testing session. I'm gonna go for a quick walk, then come back and I'll just show you while these things happen. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy afternoon and I'll bring you guys with everything. I use this Google Sheet tracker to track all my applications, to be a little bit more organized and to kind of like follow up on everything. So if you guys actually want to get this specific sheet, just let me know in the comments of this video and I'll send it to you through my Instagram or maybe through email. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I just thought about it maybe. What up guys, so quick update. Now I'm going to go for a quick walk. I finished applying to a couple of jobs. So yeah, just gonna relax for a bit. The weather, it's really nice outside, so just I don't know, just going out for a bit. Sometimes I use this as a way of relaxing. So yeah. And guess who's coming with me for the vlog? So yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Please don't go out with your friend.
So yeah, this thing is, in my opinion, game changer. When you just go out, you can really like enjoy the views for a second instead of just staying at your home. Maybe, for example, over trading, going to the charts, taking unnecessary trades. Just go out, relax, meditate, listen to a podcast, read, think, which is the most important thing we can do as human beings. Just thinking to innovate, to plan new things in our business and our everything in our life. So just go out and enjoy, because there's always life outside the charts. Okay, so we're back, and now I'm just gonna apply to a couple of jobs, like maybe 2 or 3 more. Oops, let me just put here this, and after that I'm just gonna maybe no, actually I'm gonna backtest. I was backtesting AUD JPY, I think, on the 4-hour on 2021. So I'm gonna backtest that. Also, I have scheduled like a backtesting session to backtest futures, because I'm backtesting a lot futures right now. So I just want to backtest a lot, gather as much data as I can to actually understand if I have a profitable edge in the long run, and then I'll just prioritize trading demo for the rest of this year, build my consistency in demo, and then if I actually achieve consistency in demo, most likely on 2026, at the beginning of 2026, I'll start trading my own funds. So most likely getting evals, so futures evals, right? Like Apex, like Alpha Futures or whatever. And I'll start scaling, of course. So that's kind of like the plan I wanted to share with you guys. And now let's just get back to work. Okay, so we just finished applying to a couple of jobs. I was also checking the markets for a second. There's no new movement or anything. So I'm just gonna eat dinner now, relax for a bit, and then just come back and keep working. So as you guys can see, it's usually busy days for me, especially now that I'm not working, like aside from trading and my content and everything. So yeah, most of my days just sitting right here doing boring work. But I believe that's kind of like what entrepreneurs do. Not every single thing we do is fun, entertaining. It's just sometimes consistent and boring stuff that actually helps us achieve great things in life. And it's just the fact of being able to show up every single day to do those boring things over and over again until there's one day when everything just explodes. I believe in that. So yeah, just gonna turn off my computer now and just go and eat my everyday Greek yogurt bowl. So yeah. Okay, so we ate. Now it's currently 7:20 p.m. So I'm just gonna get back at it. Let me actually see what I have to do now, because I want to apply to a couple of jobs more. But also, I want to just kind of like, as I explained to you, want to backtest. And yeah, I'm gonna actually edit one video that I'm gonna schedule for tomorrow. That it's a running session with me. So I know it has no relationship to trading at all, but I just want to start posting a little bit more lifestyle kind of videos, because of course I want to just document my life entirely, not just trading itself, because my life doesn't just go around trading all day long. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and try to be done with work at maximum 9:30 p.m. So I still have 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working and we'll see. Okay, so I just finished a backtesting session. I backtested AUD JPY 2021, as I mentioned before, and I don't know why this looks like this. Let me just turn this real quick. Yeah, so yeah, honestly, not the best results. We basically made around 2.8 R in profit with a 50% win rate, 6 trades, so not that many, 2 break-even trades. And yeah, that was basically kind of how it went. I wanted to kind of like show you guys how I'm doing so far with my backtesting session specifically. So I'm currently backtesting again all my pairs. So starting on 2020, and we're currently up 38R for 2021, which is the year I'm backtesting, and 80R was how we ended up in 2020 based on my testing. Look at the equity curve, looks super solid. Some drawdown periods like this one or like this one super recently, and we're up 118R in profit with a 39.2% win rate so far. So yeah, it's not the best results at all, but I'm honestly happy about them, because considering that I'm targeting a 1-2-3 risk reward, which is my risk reward target, that's honestly really solid. Having a almost 40% win rate based, of course, on backtesting are really strong results. So I can't complain about that. And let me actually put this here. So yeah, I'm going to keep testing. The idea is to test 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and as long as I can for 2025, collect as much data as I can. And of course, it doesn't even make sense for you to just backtest without even replicating it in the live market. So the idea is to replicate these results in the live markets, and that's what I'm working the most right now, by forward testing, by of course executing my system on my Profirm challenges, my funded account, my personal capital as well. And yeah, that's gonna be all for this day. Honestly, I wasn't used to just document my entire day. That's not the easiest thing, but I hope you guys liked it. Honestly, I think I brought you throughout my day. It was not the most interesting day. You guys can see that there's no luxury lifestyle, there's no going out to clubs, there's no going to fancy dinners. It's just me and you working the entire day, sitting here most of my day, just doing boring work. But that boring work, as I said before, it's what takes you super high. That's what takes you to achieve your goals. I'm 100% about that. 100% sure about that. The fuck I was saying there. And yeah, that was all for this vlog, guys. If you guys want me to keep posting this type of vlogs, vlogging my days, maybe vlogging my weeks, showing you what I'm seeing in the markets, diving you into my trade setups, into my trade ideas before they actually happen, let me know in the comments down below. Support my channel by just subscribing, giving a like. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to do so. And by the way, if you guys want to get this nice trading journal, you can do so by just clicking the link in the bio of this video and grabbing your template. So that was all for this video, guys. Hope you guys liked it, and see you in the next vlog. Take care.